Hi, my name is Mark Olives, and today I'd like to give you an alternative to osteoporosis medications. So many osteoporosis medications have some really bad side effects. Some of them actually cause weakening of bones in like the jaw and in the hip, which is kind of oxymoronic because you're taking the medication in order to prevent the fractures. So that doesn't always work too well. Also, a lot of these have horrible side effects. So I tell people, what is a good alternative? Well, the best alternative is prevention of osteoporosis. And I know that if you've already got osteoporosis, that is a mean thing to say. But the best treatment for osteoporosis is prevention. So hopefully with some of the information I'm about to tell you, you can at least tell your younger friends and family members so that you can help motivate them to avoid this problem in the first place. Because osteoporosis is a dangerous disorder that can lead to a lot of bad things. So with osteoporosis medications, what they've shown is you can only regenerate bone growth at a rate of about 1% a year. That's really not great. At least it does halt it though. So if you weren't doing anything, you're probably continuing to get more and more osteoporotic, and that's going to lead to more and more likelihood of fractures. So that's not good. But there is an alternative that's just as successful. That alternative is exercise. If you can do exercise, that also helps to reduce your rate of bone, or improve your regeneration of bone by about 1% a year. So you can do the exact same thing as these osteoporosis medications, but with something that's only got positive benefits and positive side effects. So you're going to get a ton of good things from exercise in addition to helping your bones, but you're not going to get those negative side effects. So with exercise, the important thing though is you've got to know that the old thought was cardiovascular exercise. Go out and pound your joints, take a walk, go running, get that pounding stress, that would help to generate bone growth. Turns out that's not really the case. The thing they found is that it's vibration is very stimulating to the bones, and so they think now that probably what's more effective is muscular contraction. So when I lift weights and contract my muscles, what I'm doing is I'm getting muscle fibers to fire. Now when I'm holding, say, a weight, you might be able to look at my muscle and say, well, there's nothing moving there, there's no twitching, I don't see anything going on. But inside at a microscopic level, what you'd see is a firing on and off. These muscle fibers are constantly changing who's on and who's off. And so what the bone, they believe, is perceiving is a vibratory sensation. It's a vibration that's at a high frequency, low intensity. That, they believe, is what stimulates bone growth. And that, to me, makes a lot more sense anyways, because I always thought, well, if pounding and jarring is the force that's going to generate bone growth, what's happening with my arms? Where are they getting anything? I'm not running around on my arms. I'm not necessarily jarring things a lot. So, but muscles, when you're doing things like you're supposed to, they are contracting, they are working, and that's going to provide that stimulus. So it's very important to get muscular activity going. I also tell people you need a sufficient muscular a muscular demand placed on those tissues. So if you're doing, say, curls and you're doing a 1 pound weight and you're just, looking around and having a conversation, and you could probably do this all day, that is not going to get it done. You've got to provide your body with a stimulus that's of sufficient intensity that you're going to get some good muscular contraction, some good vibratory stimulation to those bones. Now that doesn't mean, again, that you need to start off and you're just half killing yourself trying to do these Herculean lifts, but it means that you need to choose weights and keep graduating upward until you're at a sufficient reasonable weight. That reasonable weight should be when you can do a weight for 12 to 15 reps, and by the time you hit 12 to 15, you're kind of thinking, wow, I don't really have much left in me. If you're at that kind of intensity, you're right where you need to be to have that stimulus that's going to help to improve that bone density. So I hope that this helps you out, and keep looking for more videos for further help. Thanks.